as of the 1st of May 2026, Assured Shorthold Tenancies under the 1988 Housing Act will cease to exist, and they will be replaced by Assured Periodic Tenancies, APTs, not ASTs. Okay, there's a number of changes, so and they're going to affect different people in different ways. Okay, but here's a big one: student accommodation. Now, students have a 1-year contract, and they're contracted to do this 12-month period, and that's great, so they do it. But the academic year is not 12 months, is it? Oh no, the academic year is about 10, sometimes 9. Now they're in a situation where the students can change that. Now what normally happens is that this 12 months contract period, they're contracted to do it, and at the end of the 12 months they leave, but really they're either hanging around because they want to, or they've got no real choice. Just reversing in here. Now, what's going to happen with all that student accommodation is that with an assured periodic tenancy, what that means is any tenant can leave by giving 2 months notice. So you could leave, so you could take the tenancy on, say, the 1st of the month. Next day, you could decide, damn, this is not for me. Okay, so you give 2 months notice immediately, and as a landlord, I say, well, okay then. And so they leave after 2 months, and then you've got all the clearing up and the administration and all the headache that comes with that, and it just is what it is. That's what the law has changed it to be. But for students, it can be a game changer, because instead of having 12 months and the academic year being 10, what they can do now is they can get to month 8 and say, you know what, I'm going to give 2 months notice, because they can. And so they're going to just do the 10 months of the year, not the 12. Now that means, in theory, and if I was a student, I'd do it straight away. Now that means, in theory, that instead of having somebody living there all the time, and it's 12 months to 12 months to 12 months, it's now 10, 2 empty, 10, 2 empty, 10, 2 empty. Wow, that's a bit of a game changer, isn't it? Now, in theory, that would knock out 1/6, and it seems perfectly, oh, it's getting warmer. It seems perfectly reasonable that it will be 1/6 of your turnover, 1/6 of your profits. Might be more than 1/6 of turnover. Doesn't work out to be 1/6 of profit. That could be almost like 1/4 of your profit, because your profit normally comes out at the end of the term. And if you're taking 1/6 of your turnover away, are they going to increase prices? I don't think so, because prices are. Is the dog joining? Come on, sit down, sit down. Because the prices are set. The prices are set by the market. So if the market value is, say, £750 a room, they can't suddenly turn around and say, yeah, because it's only 10 months, we're now going to put £1,000 a room, because someone says, no, you can't do that, because you can't. The market won't sustain that. So where once upon a time the student market was brilliant, because not only do they not have to worry about no spatial standards because it's temporary accommodation, they said, brilliant, we can squeeze them in, we can charge them high, we'll give them the internet, and we can do the full 12 months, and then they go and we get new people in. Well, all of a sudden, that's in theory, and I think it'll work. You know, a lot of people come up with a theory and then they say, yeah, but it probably won't happen. They probably won't do it. I think they will, because if I was a student and I didn't have to pay the last 2 months rent, legally did not have to pay the last 2 months rent, then I wouldn't. If I said, well, no, within the law, I hereby give notice under my Assured APT, my Assured Periodic Tenancy, I'm going to give notice. So 10 months, I'm out. Thank you very much. And there's nothing there's no contractual breach. So nobody's going to sue you for the last 2 months rent. And if you got say you got a big HMO, say it's £750 a month, and there's 10 beds, but that's 7,500. That's £15,000 you're down on that house overnight, or over the year. But at a flick of a 1st of May 2026, you're 15 grand down with a big HIMO with that instance. I think some people are going to be looking at what they're going to do, because in my views, this is my view, I have a feeling that people will want to say, I'll take professionals because they'll stay for a longer time period. They'll stay for years, whereas student, but then you got spatial standards because it's no longer temporary accommodation. So now you got to go careful, but you get consistency. So you might have to decommission a room and make the lounge bigger. So now instead of having a 6-bed high HMO, you got a 5-bed because you got a bigger lounge. But you got consistency, and you don't have dogs in the camera as well, do you? This is the other dog. The other dog's around. The other dog's just there, look. Okay. Student accommodation and the new Assured Periodic Tenancy. I think some things are going to change.